First, we're going to use Google Classroom to create an appointment schedule, and then we will share it in Parent Square so that parents of your students can sign up for the parent conferences. The first step to get started is to open Calendar. So that's calendar.google.com or go to the waffle and select Calendar. Then below Calendar and the three lines, you'll click on the plus to create an appointment schedule. Next, type a title for your schedule. Click the duration of your conference or meeting with each parent, and then select Does Not Repeat if this is for one conference week only. Under Does Not Repeat, you will select the date for your first conference. You may have to move the caret back or forward to get to the month that the conferences will begin on, and then click to select the date of your very first conference. This next step is the most time-consuming and tedious. You will need to select the plus beside each date, and you will need to add the periods of time for each and every meeting. You will notice that your meeting may have said that it was lasting all day, so that's a default setting, but you will need to click on the plus and then edit each period of time to last the number of minutes that you said. For example, our parent conferences last 20 minutes. So I had to change what it said to say 1 p.m. and then my ending date has to say 1:20. You will notice that even though I said that my meetings are going to be 20 minutes, the times that I can select do not reflect this because it's the default of 30 minutes. So I actually have to type in here 1 to 1:20, click on the plus again, and add 1:20 to 1:40, click on the plus again, add 1:40 to 2 o'clock, and so on until I have all of the meeting times for conferences. This is only for one day. As you add the plus to add an additional day to your schedule, you will be able to see a preview of how your schedule looks in Calendar. So you can see if there's any gaps in your schedule or anything that looks funny to how you are adding each of your periods of times or your meeting blocks. And you can always preview it over here. Make sure that you are adding in AM and PM to each and every time block. Now we can add the meeting details. So once you have clicked next, you will see meeting details open up. You will see your title that shows up over here, and then you can select your location. Is this going to be a virtual meeting or an in-person meeting? If it's in person, where will this meeting take place? And then you can add a short message, and then we can set up our booking form. Once you have clicked the caret to expand the booking form, you can add items that you want the parents to fill out. For example, here, I have added some custom items. I have added the child's name, and I've also added translator needed. So I've made the child's name required so that I make sure that my parents are filling out the student's name as well as their name. And then I've also said translator, but I have not made this one required because this is a preference that they can choose or not if they don't need it. Now that your appointment schedule has been created, to get back into your appointment schedule, you can click on any of these appointment slots that you have created. So just click on one of them, and then this window will open, allowing you to access your schedule. From this pop-up, you can click on the pencil to edit your schedule, delete your schedule, or share your schedule. So a word of caution, if you delete your schedule, it's gone. So be careful that you click on edit and not delete when you're trying to fix your schedule if you'd forgotten a slot. In addition, you can click on share in order to share this link with your parents. To share your schedule, you will click share and then copy link. Now you can log into Parent Square, where you will create a post that will go to your class. Once you create your post, you can paste the link that you just copied. You can change the text for how it will look. You can add what room number and the title that you gave your schedule. You can also type a message to the parents and make sure that you're sending it to the students' families for your class. As parents begin selecting meeting times for their conferences, you will be getting emails notifying you that appointments have been booked. To see your details of your meetings, remember you can always go back into your schedule by clicking on any of these slides to open your appointments. You can click Open the Booking page to review any appointments that have been booked. You can make sure that you can inform the office or the principal or anybody else that needs to know about the conferences that have been booked. You can also manually add an appointment for somebody that did not book through the app. You can click on a blank cell above your appointment schedule and you will create an event. Name your event, the student name. Optional is to add also the parent name, and then click to add your time slot for your conference, and don't forget to click Save. When you manually add that conference date, this booking page will reflect that this time is no longer available for parents to click on. So it will automatically update your conference schedule.